Hi guys, and today we're going to talk about Facebook ads for my new song, my Spotify song, The Rain. And today is the first week after The Rain has been out, and it's the last day we're going to see live streams on Spotify for artists. So yeah, let's see what's happened. So since we started the campaign, we've had 658 streams. As of yesterday, it's 428. So as you can see here, the streams have grown, and almost all of these streams, with some exceptions, have come from my Spotify ads. You can see that they've gone up, and I'm hoping today they go up another notch, because what's happening is the Spotify algorithm is just improving my chances of conversions taking place. So let's just check the Spotify ads. The Spotify ad at the moment, the ad set has a conversion rate cost per result of 26. So what this is it costs 26 pence, because this is British pounds, 26 pence, which isn't too different to 26 cents if you're in the United States, for every time someone goes on my landing page and clicks on Spotify, which is the conversion target that I'm looking for. And the reason I've set it up like that is because I want Spotify to look for people that are most likely to click that button. And that's what I am measuring here. Now, compared to my last two campaigns, this is actually my worst result, 26 cents. But in a way, it's not that bad, because at the end of the day, you're looking at streams. So what I mean by that is this is actually not a bad result. The budget is £15 a day. And to get 112, 113 streams for £15 a day, I don't think is too bad a result. And I'm expecting more today, maybe even like a lot more, 150 or so. So this continues to grow, and it's very good. My budget is £150, and it's either going to end in 10 days, £15 times 10. And today is obviously the sixth day. You can see stats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 4 days left to go, or the thing stops when I reach 1,000 streams. So hopefully I can reach 1,000 streams before the 10 days are up. And the reason I want to get to 1,000 streams is because I want to hopefully trigger the Release Radar algorithmic boost that you get on the Release Radar Friday, which I'll go through in a sec. So let's just look a little bit more in depth into the song and the results. So the last 28 days, let's actually do let's go for releases. Let's have a look at my last song since the start of time. You can see here we've had 428 streams. We've had 227 listeners, not massive, but it looks like they're listening about on a ratio of just under 2 to 1. And for saves, you've got 175, which is actually a pretty high save rate. So I'm really happy with those results, actually. And actually, compared to my previous release, the results are comparable, actually, but I would say they're even better now, because we only have 428 streams. My previous releases got to 2.3 thousand streams and only 393 saves. And actually, there's a release before that, the one I did my first ads campaign for, got a lot less saves, a lot less. So the trend, I think, is kind of upwards in terms of saves. So if I can get to 1,000 streams, which is more than double what I've got now, and get 300 saves, I'd be really happy. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you. If you go into the Facebook ads, the other thing I've noticed is on the breakdown by country, the difference between this campaign and my last two campaigns is I've been very selective about the countries. So this campaign is basically an EU, US, UK, Australia, Canada campaign. So what you would call kind of first world countries. And that's, I think, why the cost per result is higher than my last two campaigns, which were much, much lower and much cheaper. And the proof's in the pudding, right? So let's go into the song. So if you look at the statistics for my most recent song, okay, Spain's getting the most streams, but it's kind of spread out a little bit. So Germany, United States, so UK, Finland, so the streams are spread out, which is nice. I'm not exactly sure why Spain is doing the best. It's probably because Spain is probably the cheapest. Let's have a look. Spain's probably the cheapest. Actually, it's not even that cheap, but it's pushing it out to Spain. So there must be a reason why Facebook is pushing it out to Spain, but it's getting, in terms of reach, it's getting to Spain more than the other countries. But that's fine. I don't mind it going to what I would call the first world countries. So we compare that, say, to my previous release, which, you know, on paper, it actually looks like it was more successful. But actually, I was spending £30 a day for this release. So yeah, it's less successul. So if we go down to the countries here, you can see here Mexico accounted for way too many of my streams. And so, I mean, it looks like a decent spread for the other countries after Mexico. But when I was doing the ads, almost like 99% of my streams are going to Mexico, and just a few, very few, trickling to the other countries. It's only since I've finished the ads that actually the other countries are starting to pick up a bit. But Mexico is still far and away overshadowing all the countries. And I think that's a problem. I think you need to have like a good spread of countries for Spotify to like you and to push you out a bit more. If they see you just in one country, I'm not sure really what the impact of that is, but the impact for me on this song is when we did reach the release radar, we got very little in terms of release radar algorithmic support. And I can just show you, if I go to the playlist. So yesterday, I mean, the song is still getting some release radar plays, not many, 3 yesterday, but if you just see how many release radar plays it's had overall, it's only 147, which is not very much at all, really. And the song that released previous to that did way better on release radar. It was getting, let's have a look again. Oops. So that's got 560 plays. So, I mean, we're not talking mind-blowing numbers, but it did way better on that, on the release radar part. So I feel like I got a little bit more for my money for the first song than I did for the second song. So my target is for my latest song to get to 1,000 plays and to get a decent release radar. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to show you in terms of progress is audience. So since the song came out, and it came out on the Saturday, I've been getting 4 or 5 new followers a day. So, I mean, since it's actually here, 43 followers have started. In the last 28 days, I've had 43 new followers. But actually, a lot of those followers have come in the last few days since I've released the song. So this song has had a really good impact, a big effect on my followers. And followers are like gold dust. The more followers you can get, the better it is in terms of your overall chances for success and for more people to be notified of your songs. So you're just getting yourself out there, but you know the ads have that sort of secondary impact. I mean, in addition to that, I've added quite a few Facebook fans, and you know Facebook's not a big thing for me really, but it's starting to pick up because of the ads. I think I've got about 150, 160 Facebook fans now, and I've picked up a huge amount of Instagram fans. So that's nice sort of secondary benefit. So that's it, guys and girls. So what I intend to do now is come back in, say, a week's time and just let you know how the song's gone. I'm hoping, you know, knock on wood, it does a little bit better than my previous 2 songs. If you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe, press the bell, put some comments in, any questions in, I'll be happy to help. Until next time, catch you later.